Why can't I see my live video? Hey y'all. Let me try to figure out how I can actually see the live video. Oh, there we go. It seems like it's a little delayed. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone as well. What's up, sis? My busy homie mama friends. How y'all doing? As well. Yeah, it's a lag. It's a lag, but that's all good. We'll continue on. So, welcome to the Bloom where you are planted 3-day challenge. We in this thing. Yes. So a while back in January, I want to say it was, I did a push through challenge. And it was to help you pursue and push through the goals that you set. Because oftentimes we will set some things, we will get it going, we will lose momentum, or something will get in the way where we just stop and we don't continue on with the things that we set forward. So, this is our next challenge, our quarterly challenge to help you within your mom journey. I know that motherhood can be a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of things that we are in charge of, and there's also a lot of things that we just want to do. And it's just like, how? How can we do these things? And how can we still complete our duties as a mother? So, this is to help you. These challenges are quarterly. So it's kind of like we're biting it off in chunks. So we're going to have a focus. We're going to go through these challenges. And then at the end of the year, we can say, wow, we've figured out how to accomplish some of these things. And hopefully it helps you to to stand on things within your motherhood journey as well as your personal life. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are joining me live, drop a flower in the chat. If you catch the replay, do the same thing. You could do a plant, a tree, something that signifies growth and blooming. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Mika. I am the founder of Mamaversity of Mommyhood. And I also am the Calm Balance Mom. I am a mom support mentor and coach. And so I have a program called the Calm Balance Mom where I assist mothers with becoming a calm balance mom. Um, I help you to confidently and effectively pour into your children. I help you to establish peace within your household. I help you build functional routines. I help you create the balance that we all desire and want so bad. A lot of the time, it's not necessarily finding it; it's creating it. Some things need to be put in place, and some things need to be taken away, and some that's the balance. It's just knowing that I got to create what this thing gonna look like. It may not look like my sister over here, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool. That's fine. But I know what I need to do to create a balance that works for me within my household. So I help you with that. Before we dive in, so during my coaching calls, I will start off and I will ask, how is your garden? Right? So with that, we're tenders to our garden. We tend to our garden. We plant things, we nurture things, we prune things. Our household, our lives are somewhat of a garden, right? Figuratively speaking, it's a garden. And so I start off our calls with, how's your garden? And this is when they tell me what's going well. They're telling me what all is blooming and budding. And they're telling me what's over here that's flourishing. They're nurturing it with the right things and they can see the benefits. They tell me the things that need pruning. Like I need to pivot somewhere. I need to fix this over here. Um, this no longer serves me right now or at all, or I'm beyond this. So I can prune that so something else can come. So that's what we go through in the beginning of our session. So we kind of have a playing field. We know what we starting with, and what needs to be addressed. And they like it. Um, I love it. It just makes me feel like, yes, let me get to this garden, sis. And I don't know if you know me, in that area where I like to plant flowers. So around this time, I start to get my yard in order. The weather had been playing with us, but I start to look at what kind of flowers I want. I have some perennials that come and grow every year, so I look forward to seeing those growing and budding. So when I talk about that as far as like our life and the things we have to take care of, that's our garden. So I would like to ask you, how is your garden, sis? What's flourishing? What are you nurturing right now? What needs to be pruned and taken away? What other seeds are you going to add to your garden? And let's talk about it. Share it in the chat. I don't know if I have, yeah, I can't really check comments. They don't come in right away. So if you do put anything in the chat, I may not see it. I'm not ignoring you. I just may not see it. So just hang in there. Even after the fact, I'll go back and I'll read it and we could talk about it then. But share whatever it is that you feel that you want to share in the chat because I definitely read. I definitely do. Um, and so now let's get started. Let's get started on blooming where we are planted, meaning right now in the present. We're not thinking about the past and we're not thinking too far ahead in the future. We're going to think about right now. Right now is the best time to start. So, we're going to focus on finding joy in this current season of life. So, when we think about all of the things that are so overwhelming, and all of the things that we have to take care of, it kind of steals our joy, right? Because we're focused on what's going well, what's not going well, what you need to do next, and all of those things. So right now we're gonna focus on this present moment, right? And you're going to appreciate where you are right now, express some gratitude. Because how often do we pause? How often do we pause in the present moment? Like, man, how am I really doing? How do I really feel right now? Oh, I can see. Okay. Hi, Nina. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, sis. Welcome. I don't know if this is late or delayed, but I see it sliding up. How you doing, love? So yeah, how often do we pause and actually say, how am I really feeling? Like I remember one time, I'm in my groove, I'm in the kitchen, I'm taking care of dinner, I'm helping with homework. I'm giving instructions on the side to hubby about like finding something that he's looking for. And I'm doing all this at once. And I'm thinking back and I'm realizing like in that moment, I'm just there, but I wasn't present in the moment. I'm knocking out all the things, everything, but I'm not taking the time to be present in the moment. We gotta start normalizing that. It will make us feel so much better. We won't feel like we just going through the motions. You know what I mean? So I wanted to share, um, how important our presence is because we can't grow from a place where we refuse to acknowledge how we really feel. We have to embrace that, and it puts us in a space where we could choose, peace. We can choose peace. We can pursue purpose, and we can enjoy whatever state we're in right then and there. We can show. um hey, Renee, how are you, sis? Good to see you guys here. Welcome, welcome. But so yeah, with that being said, let's do a little something for the present moment right now, right? So a lot of people say this and you probably don't even think that it's beneficial, but it is. Take a moment to pause, right? Take in a deep breath Breathe in, let it out, release that tension. Because we often don't even realize how we hold tension in. We hold it in. I just did. My shoulders was up here. I was holding it in, but then when I just released that breath, whew, it felt good. So take moments to do that. Be intentional with it. Relax them shoulders, girl. Unclench that jaw. Relieve the tension in your legs. Renee, you said you're exhausted and hungry. Your son is falling asleep into a nap and he's fighting. Oh, sis. Well, I'm glad you still tuning in. Okay. And then if you can't stick in, I understand. Um, you can catch the replay, because I'll leave it here in the group. But okay, so we taking in our deep breath. And now, if you can, add in the chat 3 things you're grateful for in motherhood, in your household, as a mother and a wife. It's not, you don't have to overthink it. It could be whatever. Grateful that you were able to eat this morning. Grateful that you could take a pause right now. Like it doesn't have to be anything grand and crazy, but just list 3 things if you can in the chat or in your notebook, or you could just reflect really quickly. Um, and express what you're grateful for. And then take note on how you feel about it. Does it change your mood? Do you feel good saying what you're grateful for? Because I know I do. I know I do. I'm so grateful that we got the sunshine. it, I, I've noticed that when the sun is not out, baby, I feel some type of way. I am so grateful that I was able to get up today and this sun is shining. I'm sitting in the window. It feels great. Yes, grateful for peace, support, and food. Yes, thank you. Grateful for family. Grateful for peace of mind. Peace, y'all. Peace. When you find peace, man, grateful for opportunity to be present. Yes, yes, yes. And how do you feel though in this present moment when you releasing this tension and you're speaking gratitude, talking about what you're grateful for, ignoring the things that were not so great, but shedding light on the things that are great? How are you feeling? You feel good in this present moment. I know I do. Yeah, sunshine makes us happy. It does. It really does. And we're grateful for it. Sunshine, it gives me a whole boost. It gives me a boost. I'm ready to go. I'm energetic. What we doing? We getting outside. I really feel like, okay, today is going to be a great day. I know you grateful your son is sleeping. Praise God for the nap time. So, I want to give you a reflection prompt. And I asked you, how does gratitude shift your mindset? So when you're going through your day, take moments to pause and be grateful, be present in the moment, and understand and acknowledge what you're grateful for. And you will feel better. It's not just saying things to say it, y'all. It's real. And we got to be more intentional with doing that. We have to. Um, but I took some notes so I can make sure we stay in alignment with what I need to be saying. So yes, yeah, I said all of the great things. When we pause, even for the little things, it creates space for peace and perspective. You see things in a different way. You don't have those negative feelings anymore. So today was all about shifting your focus from the negative to the positive. It takes you out of a victim mindset. It takes you out of complaining. Oh my goodness. Imagine, so think about when you're in a moment of complaining or a victim mindset. How do you feel? And then if you switch that to a more positive m- moment and you start to think of the things that you're grateful for, you're not going to complain anymore. You're getting rid of the complaints. So, sis, you don't need a different season to feel peace. You need presence. So, I say this to say you don't have to wait. You can do it right now. You could do it right now. Be present. Girl, feels like blessings come down from not focusing on the negative. It does. And focusing on the negative puts us in such a spiraling space. You continue to do that. You start thinking of all the negative things and you don't feel good about your placement in that moment. We got to get out of that. We letting it go today, right? We done with that. We blooming beyond that. So that's something that we can prune out of our garden. We cutting out the complaining and the negative feelings. And we're gonna plant gratefulness, gratitude, positivity, and we gonna nourish that. We gonna pour into that. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Find peace in being present and show gratitude. So don't go through the motion, sis. Don't go through the motion. Yeah, don't murmuring. And murmuring can grow. Next thing you know, everybody around you complaining. Even on the inside, you murmuring on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And now your mind is filled with all the negative things. I romanticize everything because it keeps me from complaining. It helps me to stay on the positive side of things, on the softer side of things. We have too much to be grateful for than to be acknowledging the negative things. Because the negative can quickly be turned into a positive. We letting that go, pruning it. We cutting it out. No, no more. So today we talked about gratitude and being present in the moment. No more complaining, no more murmuring. This is the start of growth. We are blooming on the inside and coming out flourishing on the outside. Okay? So tomorrow we're going to be talking about cultivating growth. And it should be powerful. It should be a powerful conversation. Quick, short, straight to the point, but it gives you something to think about. So don't forget your reflection. How does gratitude shift your mindset? Don't forget to list out 3 things you are grateful for. Three. Give me 3 things you're grateful for. That's what we're working on today. And then if you get in another moment where you need to pause, pause, sis. It's okay. It don't take a long time. 1 or 2 minutes to pause, breathe in and release it. It's not cliche. It's legit. It's legit. Okay? And tell your sis next to you, whoever you're around, your girlfriend, if she call you, give her the advice to, girl, all right, right now we about to pause. It may sound crazy, sis, but try it. Breathe in and breathe out and chill for a second. The Lord may put something in you right then and there to get you right past that point, and then you gone. You ready to go to the next thing. Okay. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Same place, 12:30. Put it in the chat. Any questions? Anything to add? Speak life into a sister in the chat. Speak life so someone else coming in can see. This is a space of building each other because we have positions of power, sis. We do. We got positions of power. So let's pour into one another in this chat. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Okay. I think I'm caught up on all the Hi Jasmine. I missed you, sis. I missed you, girl. I'm glad you can come in. Um, we're done. That's all I have for today. So you can enjoy the rest of your lunch. Be a light today, sis, to another sister. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.